Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So, I did a little things here and there off the camera, off clock, whatever you want to call it. I did find the remaining body, which was in the dumbest place possible on Padromos. Not on Padromos, but it was on Site 1, and I probably walked by it like 3 million times. That being said, I also found the other Rokar manifest on Havarl, and again, I literally walked by it probably a dozen times and never noticed. So, they're done. If we end up on those planets again, I will show you guys where they were. But I had to go to a walkthrough. I would suggest you do the same unless you're a glutton for punishment. I am, but I got tired of it. Anyway, I wanted to talk to Liam because I haven't heard anything about the movie night thing. So I found Liam and I'm here with him right now. Once we're done, we're going to go to Kadara Port and then see what's going on there because that's a whole new planet. So... Oh yeah, Jaw, we had an argument. What do you want to say?
We've talked enough for now. I'm still processing our disagreement, and I need some distance.
Wow, he just like shut me down. Oh, okay. What's up, Liam?
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Not interested in him, so... What about you?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a bad cop, but a good first responder. Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop, that sounds cliche.
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure? That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
You didn't mind.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does.
Yeah,
Mom
sure.
Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
What's traditional?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep the tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
All right.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
So we need to make his project, which is easy enough to do. Kadara is one of those annoying places that you pretty much have to go multiple times. All right, so all the special stuff is going to be here. If somebody asks you to make something or buy something and it's not on a specific planet, like I had to go to Aya for Sui, it'll be in this little section here. So he's asking for armor. Okay. Talk to Liam in his room on the Tempest. He walks fast.
Hey, Drac. Devil's advocate, okay?
Go for it.
What are they gonna say?
And things as they are, maybe we should focus our efforts on leaving this cluster.
You mean quit? Run away?
Well, we came to find a new home, not a new enemy, right?
possible scenario, and we took the jump anyway.
Yeah.
What she said.
You kind of, no matter what, you're not ever going to find a place that has no enemies. Even if everybody does start out as friends initially, I mean, it's one of those you live long enough to become the enemy type things. All right, Liam, what's up?
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa, Ryder.
I feel overdressed.
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no,
Why? Is it religious?
What?
it's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa.
Fourth wall breaking there. This can't end well.
I know how this goes. Someone's getting offended and someone else punched.
That's why we're doing it here.
It's an armor swap for answers. Stuff the diplomats, don't ask.
Interesting to
And
see
my
what
turn was earlier.
the Angara look like
Nexus
naked, though.
info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
Yeah, you weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Nice butt. Kind of funny that, like, a completely alien species has a normal human-looking butt. This better not make trouble.
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning signs, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost.
Smart.
Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Yeah, I approve. It's just, not how I would have done it, but hey, whatever works for you.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
Exactly, yeah. I agree. Well, good for him. Now I'll get out of his room while he's naked. Alright, so there's one thing I want to check because I know there's a little side mission. I don't know if it's here yet. It doesn't look like it. There's a little mission where you have to find... There's literally a trail of breadcrumbs you have to follow on the ship. There's a couple little secret little missions on the ship. Okay, so that's not anything new. And yeah, we're still here because I wanted to go to Kadara with you guys. Because I've already gone to these places and 100% of them just because some of them don't have anything in them. They're just, you know, star systems. Now, granted, they look cool, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt to have to go to every single planet and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I wonder... I'm going to have to keep an eye out for this. I never noticed this before. All these bright stars. I wonder if they're like suns in the middle of new galaxies. I never actually paid attention to it before. All right, so going to Kadara. Don't you love drinking a frozen drink that's just perfectly frozen?
System, Gavorkum. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, With luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
So there's already factions fighting amongst each other, amongst the factions. Got it. Lots of planets to go to. I want to know what planet. This one looks decent. Oh, there's a big ass storm. Oop. Yeah, man. There you are.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
A mountain? That's an anomaly? Oh, so it's dense and radioactive. Whoever wrote that is not the best writer, just saying. No offense, but you missed a few, like, keywords in there. You got a thick atmosphere. Atmospheric pressure is 0. Never mind. It looks like it's got one. I still can't remember the name of the other planet that we have to go to.
I'm picking up something.
Hey, that was perfect.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A huge mineral deposit, and I only got 144 out of it. Okay. On to Kadara.
Now orbiting Kadara. Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus Security.
Yeah, she was.
Be ready for anything, and keep comms open. Should hear from our resistance contact soon.
Yeah, you would think. That quest takes annoyingly way too long for it to trigger. And I don't know what the trigger point is. That is so cool, that black hole. I wonder why this loading screen looks grainy.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it.
I do have to say, Callow knows how to fly this ship like none other. Gil keeps it running, but Callow knows how to drive it. Subi does her part too, but nah. And I did switch up my team.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Since she kind of does back market, black market
not too shabby for
deals.
folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
We should be allies. They don't deserve it. Let's not piss them off.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Ket.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
Oh, now I have to look for an email from Knight. Should I go back on the ship and get it? I guess that was the trigger. These doors take way too long to open. It's like I'm just trying to get to my ship. Nope, can't get down that way. I was hoping I could just hop it. But nope. Oh, it's underneath, that's right. I'll be quick. Yep. I never got, well, I don't remember ever getting that notification before, so hopefully it triggered. Oh,
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I don't know.
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara.
For the whole 5
There's
seconds?
some tension at the Krogan colony.
Eladin.
It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
Let's just listen.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Remau?
Wow, a lot of
There
stuff.
aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Crap. No one fights harder than people with nothing to lose.
Uh-huh.
We still have to find Van Terev.
Yeah, let's stay open-minded.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Callow the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned. As you were.
As everybody's like pretty much already gone. All right. Is there anything on the VidCon? Nope. Okay. So, oh yeah, email. I was like, what was I doing?
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Thank you. Wow, lots of stuff. Okay. Ryder, had a breakthrough on the location of the Asari Ark. Please come talk to me, Tempest, ASAP. All right, will do. And a lead on the Turian Ark. Need to talk to Avidus Rix wherever he's at. Invitation. Okay, so that's the firefighters. Captain Dunn wants to see me. And another interview. Okay. Let's
Even trading with Kadara
stuff.
don't have a reliable food source in Helios yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
I need to talk to Cora. Come on. Okay, Cora, where are you? Where is Cora? Oh, down there.
So the Turians kick out the Genophage, basically destroy our people.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
You ready for this?
Remember the survey ship? This might not be pretty. Are you...
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
That's a big order. It's like, I can't determine whether I find them first or not. Jeez. Oh, closed.
Leah?
Why are you always topless, dude?
You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Need to talk?
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kick
Mm-hmm.
them in the teeth. Great. But the Ket's still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
Dude, we just got here. You gotta give it a little time. Jesus. We are outsiders. Yeah, we are.
Liam, we're not from here and never will be.
But we are here. We can't always be strangers. There's no room. I wanted this.
There's lots of room, actually.
Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something?
Sure.
Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
I don't know. My family? Let's see what he says.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family works on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends in Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
Andromeda's not going to be in the same place when it gets here, right? it kind of moves, as does all solar systems. Yeah, let's just be nice.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Your man who cares a lot.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Yeah, probably.
Join the club. Screw up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Well, it's at least as much a home until you die of old age, but sure. Let me see if there's any flavor dialogue from the other people. So we have to go back to the Nexus. Ugh. Oh god, we do have to go back to Vold.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in assistant director.
Actually, I don't think I have yet.
Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Sorry, just adjusting my volume a little. No.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna be rude like that.
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
So we learned that, so we have to go to the Nexus anyway. So we learned that Asari, and I didn't even know this, Asari live longer than Krogan. I thought they lived for roughly about the same age, but apparently Asari live... Thanks for listening about Kadara. One of my friends sent me this. I don't know what Keola is. Diplomatic meeting. Okay. Now I gotta talk to Vetra. And from Drac. Okay, so that's about Illidan. Let's talk to Vetra. Because I think she's gonna send us to Kadara. Hey Vetra, you got an idea?
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
They are dextroamino. Well, we're dextroamino, but they're levoamino. I think that's what they call it.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies?
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Dude, save it and sell it
Track
or
some down next
grow
time
it.
we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
I would save it and plant it, I think. I don't know if you can plant popcorn seeds if, I don't know, maybe they have to literally have seeds. I don't know. All right.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Not for long. Yeah, okay. So these stars are other galaxies. Cool. Nexus. It is really pretty, I have to admit. And Nexus. Yep. So we have to talk to Dunn, Spender, and Carrie. Spender's quest actually takes us to Kadara and Illidan. And again, like I said, we should do the
Pathfinder, this is Captain Dunn. There's a situation I could use your assistance with. I'd rather not discuss it over open channels.
Well, you're not
Please come
getting it.
see me on the
Stop
Hyperion
making
Bridge as
frivolous
soon as you can.
requests.
It's not a frivolous.
What's going on here?
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your
Oh,
job.
that's Spender.
What do you want?
That didn't look fun.
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
I've heard things about him.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
How can I help?
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it.
Getting kicked
Kesh
in the
can tell
ass
you
by
more.
a Krogan? Literally being kicked in the ass by a Krogan? I couldn't imagine that would feel very good. Carrie.
You're back safe. No, Kerry, professional. First things first. Tan sent a little gift for your positive message. I'd make the most of it. Today's a tough one. The Exiles. Probably the most live-wire topic for our leaders. You've met the treacherous mutineers at Kadara Port. Some
No, we
think
haven't.
the Exiles are a menace to be eradicated.
No, they're... I don't know, but they're on one planet. The Ket are everywhere.
The Exiles have as many problems as the Initiative. Not every outlaw wants us dead.
Wow, it's almost heresy to hear that the Exiles are anything but filthy... well, exiles. I wish I could draw this out, but I have a meeting. Sorry. Apparently some colonists want to talk about the series. Maybe they'll be willing to go on camera.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, I'm watching from the
Dock manager?
Pathfinder Ryder. I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the Exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
Let's go ahead and follow that one. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to find them. Carrie, I already talked to you. What do you want? Nah, you don't even want to talk. God. What the... Okay. There's one.
Supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
So we have to go to the Hyperion then. I'm going to check out paint schematics for the vehicle. Hey. Monolith Midnight. Oh, I kind of like that one. And Tavura's Heart. Nah. I'll still buy it. The one I have right now, I think I told you guys.
Good morning.
Can I help you
Or
with
is it
anything?
evening?
Do you have any toys? Yeah, I'm buying all these because why not? I don't need decryption keys. It's actually the one I was looking for earlier. Because I upgraded my guns. Oh man, I'm gonna get close to the limit. I should have stopped here before I made all my weapons. The thing that I should be doing is actually like looking at each one and saying, yeah, I do want to get this, or no, I don't. Running out of space. The other ones are armor and ammo, and frankly, I don't do either of those, so
Authorities continue work to establish
I don't buy them.
Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
You okay? Is that it? Oh, that's it.
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
Did I just level? Wait, is there any more? No, okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure there was no more.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7.
Sorry, I was listening to that. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have any other quests in the area.
Have you been to any of the planets yet?
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
Okay. That's it. I know we have to go to Ops, right? Eladin, hunting the Archon. No. We need to go to Eladin. And Eladin. Actually, let's talk to Kesh. That's what I was looking for. Kesh won't bullshit me. I don't think she would.
Exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed
Krogan have a tendency to not bullshit you.
the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet Angaran delegation arrived at
May I have a word?
Yeah, what's up?
What is it?
You're out there, facing the cat. We hear only rumors making them out to be monsters.
They are.
Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
I doubt it.
The Ket seem set in their ways.
So it would be up to us to change?
If they have their way, they'll change us into them. That's what they do.
Oh, I see. We must continue the fight then. Thank you for your time.
I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but oh, there's a quest.
Pathfinder.
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews. Supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
She can hear you.
You do know Krogan have super hearing, right?
What? Shit. Oops. Hope you can find something. Mom's the word.
I never understood that phrase, mum's the word.
I'm worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station.
Mm-hmm.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Proof is important.
Without proof, this will be hard to deal with.
Tell me about it. My grandfather tried to tell Tan. He wouldn't believe him without proof.
How's he still employed?
If he's really this bad, how does he keep his job?
Welcome to the Nexus. Look, I can work with everyday incompetence. But Spender's a traitor and a danger to the station. He needs to be dealt with.
Of course.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
He likes me, so I'm not worried about
Nothing
it.
more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Thank you. That's probably one of the nicest things anybody's said to me. Alrighty. Kandros.
Fix it. I'll handle any fault.
Actually, let's check out the strike teams. Yeah, they're not ready yet.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Hi, Kandros.
Well, those families are out of stasis. I know because we're cutting rations for Apex.
Oh,
My
sorry.
decision's made, Kandros.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done. Excuse me.
I guess he's not my friend.
So that's what the Ket are up to. Transforming people into willing slaves.
Now we know why they take so many prisoners.
Well, they're sure as hell not taking any more.
I'm pissing off a lot of people in this playthrough, and I don't remember ever having done so before. Which is great. I love playing games repeatedly and finding new things all the time.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Where was he then?
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
No. Okay.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Yep. Okay, I get it. He wasn't...
Multiple casualties under heavy engagement.
He wasn't on the Nexus because he was probably on EOS.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he
Huh,
handing
what the
something
hell's
over to
the
one of
eyes?
the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded.
Yeah, the important
Someone may have
parts.
deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Well, that's suspicious.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
Mm-hmm.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading.
Good job. We're bound to find something there.
Cool.
Let's go confront him.
Why are we confronting him? We have no proof.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Real work or dirty work?
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind.
A lot of people
Frankly,
do.
a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Okay, so we're going to Kadara. What else have we got to do here? So that's on hold. Hold. Aya? Kadara. We could go to Aya, but I don't want to since we have to go to Kadara anyway. Meet with Dunn. That's one I needed to do. Let me make sure there's no more quests in this area. I'll do a jog around just to make sure. See if Tan has anything to chastise me about this time.
Hello again.
Hello.
Lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull.
Tan, don't even try and pretend that you don't have like a pretty secretary for no reason. Just saying. Especially one of your own species. Like I said, just making the rounds, seeing if a quest does pop up. Oh, are they just gonna stay there the whole game? I know there's like a further like section to his quest, the murder quest, but I don't want it to go to its conclusion, if that makes sense. Because his wife leaves him, and then he begs to go back into cryostasis, and it's a shit show for everybody. Hey, Captain Dunn. What's
Sorry
up?
to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
I'm here.
Talk to me.
Short version, one of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
Well, that was stupid. Tan's
They
not going to do
exposed
anything.
the whole station to a potentially contagious illness?
Yes. We need to keep this quiet and handle it fast. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
This is a station issue.
This concerns everyone. We're part of the Nexus now.
Contagion rumors on stations never end well. Never. I've been through this before. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Ah, back to Cryo Bay. I was just there.
Phoebe, where are you?
Hey, Vetra. Why are you guys just like holding guns and randomly looking like you're hiding from people?
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny.
Wait, is Harry the same Harry, like the Dr. Harry that's watching our sister?
The exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director
Please tell me it wasn't you that did it.
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
Told me enough.
Sick person loose on the station is bad enough.
I wish that's all there was to it. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped us
so it wasn't him.
sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
Why does he sounds like Thane. I'm gonna have to look that up.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Wow.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Yeah, that's what we need right now. Where is he?
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
She needs help.
We need to help her, you mean?
Every instinct I have, both medical and human, is screaming at me to help her. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might be cross-species, but there's the Angara are so alien. I don't know if that would actually matter to them. I mean, I'm not saying I still want to, but
Name?
want to try it.
Scott Ryder.
Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and... Wait, you're already approved. And you're a Pathfinder. Hi?
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
We're friends.
She's a friend. I wanted to check on her before I head back out.
Of course I can help. She said she wanted to catch up with friends. Now let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear.
Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker's biological signature with the location data. You can now use your scanner. Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
Well, I scanned her. Oh, she went this way. Oh, she walked this way.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Still missing some parts. Damn it.
Okay. Does she go anywhere of importance? No, it just ends there. Oh. And you turn. Okay. Did you leave? Oh, there she is.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Was she in the bar?
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
There she is. Kurt. Yeah, what do you want?
Shoot. You've been to Gadara.
I can't see you.
Seen the exiles there. They used to be with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
It's hard living. They have to watch their backs and do whatever it takes to survive.
So scary. Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
I don't know if these make any difference, but we'll see.
Has Ruth Becker been here?
No. I offered to help with the maintenance crew. Hardly my speciality, but it's something.
Okay. So do I have to interview all the crews? Okay. Guess I can't talk to them.
The Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
I guess I was talking to them. Hey, Lexi. Oh, that's right. She wanted to Everlast whiskey.
Looking for the meaning of life?
At the bottom of a glass.
At the bottom of a bottle?
Yeah. Popular spot to look.
You wouldn't be the first to try.
Alcohol rarely provides answers.
Then why are you here?
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Okay, calm down.
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
What's this really about?
PB thinks
it's
I
a hell of
don't
a
care
place
about
to grow up
but
on.
You're all just experiments to me. Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
Well, why do you care?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes, I mean, no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
No, I know you care.
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
I like her color. Like purple with the blue spots on it.
Welcome back.
Hi, I'm Scott Ryder. Did you see or talk to Ruth Becker by any chance?
I'm guessing this is him.
Later, Val. You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paperwork. Don't know what I would have done without her.
Where is she?
Any idea where she might be?
She mentioned checking in on a friend in ops.
Oh,
Terran,
Jesus.
I think. Is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
All good.
Everything's fine. I just need to talk to her.
All right, then. Well, say hi to Ruthie for me when you see her. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Okay, before do anything...
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Like a new beginning.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Oh, cutscene.
Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
Jeez.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Gifts, horrible things, though.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean...
That's Costa's voice.
Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
A dirty squirrel? I don't think I'd want to drink that. What about you?
Hey there.
Nothing? Okay. I've seen Liam there multiple times. I didn't know if he had anything of interest to say. Seems like he didn't, so... Come on. Back to operations.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified.
Next of kin in the Milky Way, so you're never gonna know that guy's name.
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi,
It's
my name's
Vetra.
Ryder. You're Taryn, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm looking for Ruth Becker. Was she here?
She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
Define didn't look so good.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on humans, but she was acting off, you know? She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I'll check it out. Thanks.
Damn it, that's just where I...
Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious in stage 3.
If she...
I have to read the text in order to get the rest of that, but sure.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Don't do a sous and do the lick test. That's not good for anybody.
Are you sure? We should really get medical to check you out.
Can you tell me what happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
I'll find her.
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blowtorched the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm
Sam, our scanners can track the shuttle's emission trail, right?
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a colony outbreak if need be, but if she contacts an Angara, find her, Ryder. Whatever happens, she can't land anywhere near the Angara.
Come on. Oh, my new setup. Everything's not working correctly. Yes. I thought I got the kinks all worked out, but apparently there's still some sort of interruption. Learning new things, though, as far as doing...
Joel's been asking to talk to you.
Oh. I guess he's over being pissed at me? Anyone else? No? I hate this door. I really hate that door. What's up, Joel?
Hey, Joel. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. One second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
I understand that.
I can see how that helped.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
She might like it.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
That'd be nice.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives?
Yes.
I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Sounds great.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Joel, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
Yeah.
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I feel you're special. Let's see what he says about this, because I don't remember ever doing this before.
Well, I think you're great.
That's so...
It's true.
You're making me blush.
Can't tell.
I can't tell.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're gonna do great things.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
No answer to that? Alright. Alright, so nobody to talk to in there. Gil's there, so nobody to talk to in there. Boink. Cora's there. Vetra is not in her room. His room's open. Whoop. What? Really? That was what tagged me? What else is tagging me? Okay, what's going on here? What is telling me to scan? It didn't happen downstairs, so... I wonder if this is now unlocked, this little quest. No, I don't think it's unlocked yet, but... It starts here, and there's a trail. Oh, there it is.
Crumbs on the deck.
You found them too? I think something's eating our stores.
Yep, we'll follow that.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
There we go.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Come on. Oh man, is it gonna be one of those glitchy things? There we go.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder, we've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
Yes, you have to build a cat trap or dog trap or whatever kind of trap. And set up a trap for a critter. Okay, what is going on with my Bluetooth? It just started happening. Come on. I swear, I tested this before, and it was doing fine up until just now. Okay, it's unlocked. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Craft. Yes. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Just in case. Since my Bluetooth on I have a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and they seem to both be kind of acting up right now, and I don't know why.
One trap, ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Okie doke. So now on to Kadara, that we have been postponing for quite a while. Oh, let me check my emails. Stolen Nexus goods. Yeah, we have to go to Kadara. Non-work related email from Jal. Okay. Good for you. All right, so let's look at this. I'm just doing that just to see it, if that makes sense. Oh, you know what I should do? I should look up the contagion. That one's kind of important. Oh. New system. Cool.
Tekunis. Why does that sound familiar?
They named it after the Tekunis expedition, the first Solarians to reach the Citadel. It's a big name to live up to.
Yeah.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Sam sent me the data on that shuttle. I've set up our scanners to track it. Just say the word.
Word?
This radiation trail matches the shuttle we're tracking.
Uh-huh. So, what do we do with it? I was gonna say, I think there's something right there.
Probe. I'm picking up something. Anomaly found.
Alrighty. Just to get these planets out. I don't think there's any planets to land on. Oh god, thanks for the nausea-inducing spin there. Jeez. This is why I fast forward through the little cutscenes, so to speak.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
It looks like it would give more than 91, but okay, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. No! Turns I can do, but going up and down like that, does not do me any favors. This planet we're going to looks like it's getting eaten by the sun.
Anomaly detected.
Just saying, it's getting eaten by the sun. And there's...
Probes launched.
I can't even see it.
Satellite detected.
That's a Milky Way satellite. ID unknown. But that's a Milky Way satellite. Huh. Yeah. And last planet. Pretty. Orbital period 273 years. That's a hell of a leap year. It's not. Oh, well, it's pretty hot. Why is it so hot? Isn't it like on the outside edge? Yeah. It has a very wide path. Weird. What is that? Oh. So, contagion. We're not going to go to Elodin just yet. So...
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from.
I like how each one has its own color scheme.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay. So where's Ruth's ship?
Probe away. Anomaly found. Radiation is a match. She went this way all right.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and just hit up all the planets except for Kadara. Oh, not Kadara. Elodin. This planet looks better than Elodin. A river?
Anomaly found.
Crevice. But the way it's spelled, I say crevasse. Gorgona? Is that what it said?
Anomaly detected.
Gorgona.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
And I'll leave Elodin for the next... Oh, blue sun. That's kind of cool. All right, Ruth, where'd you go next? I mean, we know that stage 2 is paranoia and stuff, but she kind of went all over the frickin' place, including to places where...
Radio emissions from the black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation.
Do black holes have radio signals?
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Getting a scan.
I like the concentric rings in this place.
Radiation trail is consistent with previous scans. This is our shuttle.
Yes, we know this.
Anomaly detected.
I'm guessing on this planet. Or maybe there's another anomaly in the system. Let's look. Yes, there is.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Any others? No? Okay. That looks like a gas giant. That's a Ket ship. Oh, it says Asari. Is it an Asari ship? Ket scout or dropship. So it is Ket, but it just had Asari stuff on it. Interesting. Anyway, do black holes give off noise? I thought they sucked up everything. That's definitely a river.
Anomaly found.
That is a big friggin' river. 4,300 kilometers long. And the source is a spring? Huh. I wonder if we can, oops. I wonder if we could terraform this planet. It looks like it's ready to be terraformed. It's not bad as far as data. A little cold. I can't do Celsius into Fahrenheit. I'm a heathen. But I mean, yeah, it's a third of the normal atmospheric pressures. But I mean, orbital period, almost exactly a year. That's not right. It's saying that the river is 4,300 kilometers. Oh, sorry. But it's saying the radius of the planet is 4,800 kilometers. So the river is a third, like 500 kilometers less. I'm not going to do math. I can't do math even on my best of days. I'm not going to do it now. Still looks like a good planet. And if we could, you know, terraform it, great. I don't think there's supposed to be rocks there, just saying. Okay, 100% in here. Now, where'd you go? Oh my gosh. Stop traveling everywhere. You gotta run out of fuel eventually. I didn't see any pirates, though.
With all this travel, we're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda's like this. Anomaly on sensors.
I'm confused.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Aren't we going to different clusters,
Pathfinder.
not just Helios?
Scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to
Kadara.
a landing site on Kadara's surface.
And that's why I wanted to do this now. Because I didn't want to have to do it later. Anyway, are we all... Is this all just one big cluster of solar systems? Is Helios cluster? So there's more clusters in the Andromeda system.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something.
Oh, that's definitely an Angaran ship. I wonder why it says unknown, unknown, unknown when we do know. Oh no, no more turns.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah, I saw it before it even said anything.
Satellite detected.
That's a Milky Way satellite. Wow, it still has 91% power. Oh, it's a Nexus satellite, that's why. Why are they scanning this place though? It's extremely cold. And it's radiated. I don't think that's a good plan. Alright, so that's 100%. We go to Kadara now.
Wasn't Kevorkum some Krogan hero?
Hero? More like a lucky idiot.
Maybe they named the system after him because of the nebula. That bit there looks like a Krogan.
I don't know. I see it.
I do not see it. Sui, show me. I don't see Krogan. Oh well. Enough waffling.
Now orbiting Kadara.
God, there's so many missions here. I think I might do a lyric video for a song I've gotten stuck in my head over the past few days. I know, random tangents, but... Okay. Shipping manifests. Dude, I didn't even do anything to you, so... Chill. Alright, so everything is in here. These doors, they have long ass loading times. Alright, so we have a quest. Oh, is that what I need to scan?
How are we supposed to survive out there?
Not my problem. You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you couldn't pay your fees.
Oh, damn.
It's not running a fucking charity.
Can I talk to you? And stop this?
What are you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
You're holding guns.
So what's that you're holding?
Outcasts don't have to abide by the rules. Just enforce them. You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find a spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
God, you're such a dick. See the Angaran body down there? Just keep that in mind. So we need...
Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
Is it stolen?
Where'd you find your stock?
That information's out of your price range, friend.
Whatever. Here we go again. I might not be able to buy all these. You know what? Yes.
Back again?
Okay, so snacks. Confirm. Okay, so I don't like losing stability, so no on those. Regular barrels I'll go for. Weight I don't care about. I'd rather get regular on that one. No stability, no clip size. Yeah, anything that's just regular like that, I'll go ahead and take that. I'm not taking anything with negatives. I don't do melee, so actually I don't need that. I don't do melee. Another melee one. Both of these. Okay, so that should do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait, can I get rid of these? So I'll salvage. I don't need those anymore. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of all the 4s. That's a 5. Sorry for making you guys watch this. And I'm gonna get rid of anything that has a negative on it. That should help a little. Let's see, let's confirm that trade. Lots of negatives. I'm probably setting myself up for failure. Let me keep one of these. It's like I know I've got several, so... Oh, nope, there's one right there. When I'm 40, I can make new weapons. Okay, this is that. I don't think I need 2 barrels. Or 3 of the same barrels. Definitely don't need anything with less clip size. Shotgun weight, yeah, for melee damage, I don't care. Nah. Actually, that's a pretty big difference there. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop that. I don't need 3 of these. Definitely don't need that. And then all the 4s we're getting rid of. And of course 3s and 2s. Whew. Don't need 2 of those. Don't need 2 of those. Don't need any of those actually. God, I've got a bunch of those. Yeah, get rid of those. I'll hang on to one of those. Stability on a sniper rifle, definitely necessary. See, that I would take. Accuracy over weight. I don't really care about the weight, so. That one's just weight. So let's see. Ooh, damage and rate of fire. It's a sniper rifle, so I don't know if that would make any difference. Actually, regular barrel does okay. I'll get rid of that one. And get rid of that one since we have that. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of all the 4s, aren't we? I know this is limiting myself, but... Okay. That got rid of a bunch of stuff. But now I need to... Oh, that's right. He has all of my stuff now. Now I can buy his stuff, so might as well. Isn't this the same one? Oh well, I can sell it later. I'll take that. There's some things I'm willing to go negative for as far as like weight. I don't give a damn about weight. Oh, that's a 4. That's right. We're not doing 4s. Is the rest 4s? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Best booze universe. Okay, whatever.
I want to buy a gun. Kadar is honored by your presence and your credits.
Is there a problem?
If you've got an issue with me...
Relax. I wouldn't hurt a potential customer.
Yeah, because I'm worried about you hurting me. Where am I supposed to get the beer from?
Sloane's discount. Squishy thing like you needs protection. Got the best armor in all of Kadara.
Nah, let's not.
Bold claim. Let's see
Anger
what you
them.
got.
Everything's on the console.
Nothing. Okay, there was another. Maybe it's in there. There was another. Okay, there was something over here.
What will they do with them?
I'll take that as a no clue.
We'll find a way. We always do.
No more talking. I'm sick of your shit.
God, you guys are collective reporter or recruiter? Collective?
Pathfinder. Interested in the Collective's services?
How do you know who I am?
The Collective makes a point of knowing everything and everyone worth knowing in Helios.
He doesn't
You
sound like a
more
Solarian.
information brokers than pirates.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
What is the collective?
I'm having trouble nailing down what the Collective is exactly.
Understandable. We aren't one thing. Think of us as a service provider. We cater to our clients' needs.
Even if that means killing and stealing from people.
Survival is an ugly business, Pathfinder, but unlike the outcasts, we aren't governed by hate. If the initiative proved reasonable, I'm sure the charlatan would be willing to work with the Nexus.
Tell me about the charlatan.
Who is the charlatan? No one seems to have a straight answer.
The charlatan is our leader and a private individual. Even I haven't seen him in person.
You take orders from a stranger?
I've met representatives, people who speak for the charlatan and carry out their will. Whoever the charlatan is, man or woman, they provide information, care, resources. It's ours. That's enough for me.
So you're the outcast rivals.
What's going on between the Collective and the outcasts?
Officially, nothing.
Unofficially?
Lines are being drawn, Pathfinder. That's all I can say.
How do I join?
Let's say I was interested in joining your little gang. How would I do that?
You're more high profile than our usual members, but it's up to the charlatan who joins. If you have potential, our leader will reach out to you, usually through a representative.
And then what?
For some, that's it. Others may have to pass a test. It's different for every recruit.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, Pathfinder. Of course.
Kind of sounded like a Solarian there when he was saying, like, his S's made him sound Solarian, but that's pretty much it.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said.
Don't piss off a sorry.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
Sure.
I've got time for a drink.
Shayna, but you can call me Reyes. I hate code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler?
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloane Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshae Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloane? She's a woman of the people.
Not how I would put it.
Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
You work for the Initiative. Sloane was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Everyone has a price.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloane. I'll talk to the Resistance.
Oh, that was vague.
How do I contact you if things go south?
Okay, random.
Hey, you gotta pay.
Keep the change.
Always do.
I'm surprised they still trade in credits, considering that they're not on the Nexus anymore. And nobody is supposed to be helping them.
Sam, tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Weird.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
That's not nearly.
Great.
A nearly spotless record doesn't mean altercations with other officers. Just saying. Yeah, okay. Oh, a cat fighter model. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I have to look at my dad's. I mean, I guess it's mine now, but birthplace claims of Vold. Treason. High pain tolerance even for a spy. Ouch. Sentence to death. Yep, okay. I don't care about the other prisoners.
No fun.
I like their color scheme. They're like teal and black.
Focus defenses here and here. The cat have been quiet for too long.
Your voice is very familiar.
What?
You must be Sloane Kelly.
I know who you are. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Is it Lexi?
Ven Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
Sure.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
She'll just get pissed if I say that, so.
I can work with that.
See? No reason we can't be civilized.
I should have brought refreshments.
Don't get the I don't get that, but okay. So
Get the Pathfinder access to the holding cells.
Yes, sir.
Cadus.
You're not what I expected, Pathfinder.
I get that a
That
lot.
teal goes a long way.
Keep staying on Sloane's good side, and I'll be really impressed.
What do you do?
Are you Sloane's second in command?
She calls me her right-hand Turian. I keep the wheel from squeaking.
Were you part of the...
Did you switch sides with Sloane during the mutiny?
I came over on Arcnatanus. Never stepped foot on the Nexus.
Oh, he was on the
I ran
Ark.
into some Natanus survivors on Havarl.
They're still alive? Must be Rix's doing.
You know Avitus?
We've crossed paths.
Okay.
The Collective is making waves in Kadara Port. What's the Outcast's plan to stay on top?
By not telling our strategies to strangers.
Fair.
You and Sloane seem close.
What about it?
Nothing. Just wondering what's the story there.
We met on the Citadel. She punched me in the face when I offered to buy her a drink.
Seriously?
No. Mind your own business, Pathfinder.
Okay.
See you around, Kitus.
Kitus. Interrogate Venturev. I got dispensation.
Don't feed the prisoner.
Don't feed the prisoner.
Don't touch the prisoner. And the only thing the path
Don't tell me what to do.
What do you want?
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I don't answer to Sloane. I'm a Pathfinder with the initiative.
The one who rescued the Moshai. I know who you are and what happened on Vold.
Then help me.
You can still make this right, Ven. Tell me what I need to know.
Plead to their emotions.
Making it right won't save my life.
No, but it'll make it
could
right.
Save others.
Yeah.
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
Thanks for the intel.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshai?
Yeah, kinda. Sure.
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands.
I made the call he wouldn't.
He's
the Archon only wanted the Moshai.
the most
I thought if I gave her
Angaran I've ever met.
I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
You were manipulated.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter. And I'll accept the consequences.
No, that's big of you.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Veteran Drac,
we will.
are you back from
quests?
Whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off
Fast
without
travel, haha.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
There eventually will be a female Angaran here looking for her sister, and her sister is down in those grates. FYI.
You've all seen a dead body before. Move along.
The charlatan strikes again.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
He's Angaran. There
No
are
shit.
multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body?
So they have blue
don't get
blood
paid
like
enough for this
Turians do.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count. But that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Oh man, we gotta go in there. What is that Kitus? Why does it say that he's a friend? I mean, I guess he could be, but... There's one outside. Okay, so what do I... Let's get off of this. Kadara. How do we speak to Reyes? Oh, I know where. Okay. So we're pretty much done here. I don't know why these doors are so slow to open. Like loading screen or something?
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Kaitis tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
Seriously?
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Kaitis finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Nice sob story.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
No, okay. Flavor? Oh, simulated apple flavor. I could go for that. I actually don't mind fake apple flavor. Slums.
One of your...
I'm still gonna take these two. I really should take a biotics. But I haven't played much with these two, so we'll confirm it. Plus, if you romance Vetra, I do believe your final romance is here, like on Kadara.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
Tartarus.
They should have stayed on the Nexus.
Hungry? Grab a thermos.
Well, there's something there.
Think it will scar?
It shouldn't. Metagel works wonders on stab wounds, and yours was shallow.
Oh.
Come on.
You sound...
There we go.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
Definitely not leaking.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the Outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
That's not surprising.
She's a criminal. What did you expect?
She wasn't always like this. Life since the Nexus, it's changed all of us. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
Yeah.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses.
Oof.
I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
Sounds easy enough.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
We do.
Drac.
Formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
And there's a dude up there.
Over here.
Gotcha. Black market dealer.
No discounts. Refunds negotiable.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's nothing that she actually has that I want. But I knew that that ship was there, so that's what I wanted. Huh. I never scanned that pipe before. Container. And I never saw this before either.
You should get some soup. It'll help the cough.
No way.
Ah, dang it. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I knew there was a body over here. Sanjeev Clement, last words. Delaney Roos. The exile took me from the Nexus against my will. When I wouldn't cooperate, she and her friends beat me, left me here to die. I have no way to contact anyone. I hope my mates on Nexus make it. Damn the exiles. Sanjeev Clement.
Sanjeev Clement. Terrible way to die.
Yep.
You're that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Depends.
Maybe. Maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that. You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that.
Thank you. Craft the weapon at a research station. Yeah, I know there's a research station to the top.
But I like it.
Tell her to call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
Okay, Reyes. We need to talk.
Glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
Could be no one? I don't think it's Sloan.
These deaths could just be a result of living in a pirate-run town.
The killings are too systematic. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloan, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
Yeah, but they've been shooting their own people for a while now.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
Or
supported us.
Yeah.
It's the only pattern I could find.
Could be right.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Yeah, you can romance him, by the way.
I sound pretty integral to this plan.
Sam is integral. You're a bonus.
Hey, I haven't agreed to help you yet.
I feel good about my chances. One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Okay. Do I want to... Yeah, it's like I saw another mission down here. There's a lot of missions on here.
You there? Got a proposition?
Based on latest data, I suggest investing in barite. Market's going to be flooded with sulfur when the mining starts. Barite's a perfect weighing agent. Okay. I don't get that.
Want to make some easy credits?
Depends.
Only if it's legal.
Of course.
Smoking
As
a
you
cigar.
May know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap
Vetra.
and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources.
These two women are like identical and they're like moving at the exact same time. See? Weep.
You don't say.
They move their heads the
I sent
same
a surveyor
way.
to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Alright, I'll check it out.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much
Now they're
appreciated.
nodding their heads. It's just kind of weird. All right. I don't recall if there is another quest after. Yes. I don't recall if there's a quest after creating the weapon that she told us to make, which I'm going to have to look up which one to make. Kadara. Speak to Warren, go to the crime scene. Nope. Craft the weapon at the researcher. Either Sandstorm, Sidewinder, or Vanquisher. Okay. So, Sandstorm, Sidewinder, or Vanquisher. Sandstorm. There.
Hadn't planned on it, but I could be persuaded.
And now I can get rid of it.
Umi owes me enough favors to cover
Colt
a bottle
Dalton?
whatever you want.
Consider me.
Take it this beauty is yours?
The Tempest? Yeah, she's mine.
Hell of a ship. We don't get many like her. Colt Dalton, Kadara
Probably don't get
docks
any
manager.
like her.
Sloan said to make sure no one harasses you.
Awfully nice of her.
Uncharacteristically so. You must be important.
It's a big ass word. Is she
How
safe
safe
here?
is it here?
Safety's a commodity on Kadara. It depends on how much you're willing to spend. The port's gun-free, but murder comes in all shapes and sizes. Still, better than living outside the mountain. It's no man's land out there.
Keep him busy?
Does Kadara get a lot of traffic?
Since we moved in? Oh yeah. Kadara is one of the few planets in Helios with a functioning economy. Got Angara and exiles from all over Helios moving their cargo through this port.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Waved. So he's a smuggler. Okay. I'm gonna see if that woman's here yet. Why does it keep showing like different people? Yep, she's here.
You okay?
None of your business, Enard.
No need for name calling.
Whoa, sorry. Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a price.
Living under Sloan, I can see why you'd think that. But we're not all the same.
You do look different from the others. Cleaner.
So what's troubling you?
My sister, Morga, works the pipes. Makes sure the port has filtered water. But she's been missing for 3 days.
Is Morga's line of work dangerous?
It can be. Kadara's water is highly acidic. Fixing a leaky pipe
don't
can
touch the
result in
water.
major burns.
Not yet, anyway.
But no one knows Kadara's filtration system like Morga.
Is it unlike your sister not to check in?
Extremely. We're all that's left of our family.
And
The
they have
rest
big
were
families.
murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for your sister.
Thank you.
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
And we will.
Vitals are negative, Pathfinder.
Dead for 3 days. Fits the timeline. Better tell the sister.
You're back.
I found a body trapped beneath the pipes. I think it might be Morga.
I told her not to work alone.
Can I help?
Will you be all right?
I'll survive. I always do. Thank you.
Not exactly something I'd say thank you for, but sure.
Join the outcast family today.
Come on. Go to the slums. God, I do want to change them. Maybe Vetra and PB? Let's do Vetra and PB. They like each other. Well, they tolerate each other. Cool. But yeah, you don't want to touch the water here. I'll run through this. Oh, now it's not doing it? Really? Huh. I've touched this water before and it freaks out and it's like, it's radioactive. But I guess it's not radioactive anymore. All right, so we need to talk to the warden. By the way, after this interaction, you can just hop over this fence. You don't have to go through all these doors and talking to people.
If you think...
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
Warden for what?
What does tough look like?
A graveyard of people who are either dead or soon will be. Badlands are Kadar's dumping ground. Like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep. Worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
What about Remy?
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh,
Tamayo,
yeah.
Tamayo.
She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
I'm not blaming you.
Not here to point fingers. I just want to find her.
Look at you, playing the hero. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch.
Johan?
I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Wonderful.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Perfect. Give me my
drunk idiots have fallen
car. Perfect. Oh.
All right, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Yep. Let's do this.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which
Acid
produces
lake.
toxic streams and lakes.
Never liked swimming much anyways.
I love swimming.
Fortunate. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties.
Wow.
The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity.
Yeah.
However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Cool. All right. Save. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. And when we come back, we will start in on the missions on Kadara. So I hope you guys enjoyed and stay safe out there. Be good to yourselves, each other. And yeah, like I said, always look to the stars because there's more out there than just us, even if it's just stars. Uh, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day and stay good. Bye.